2010's Robin Hood. This is Robin Hood. So what surprised me about this movie is that people didn't like it. Not because I think it's a great movie. I think it's as great as all of the other past Robin Hood live adaptation for the big screen. And the opposite of good, I think it is. Not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's very mediocre. They're 5 out of 10s for me, all of the Robin Hood, including this one. Except for Robin Hood Men in Tights. Best Robin Hood adaptation on the big screen ever, still gone to this day, I say. And that's the one when I quiz, because that's the one when I completely found like I was watching a believable take on Robin Hood. Now, I know a lot of people you can't tell because you engage with the action of the movie. But yeah, here's a little notes about Robin Hood. Start making Robin Hood have a different accent other than his English accent. Stop having a different Robin Hood each time, just so we can have a non-English Robin Hood that can't even try to do English. Sure, Kevin Costner, he tried, but he failed miserably at it when he tried to do the English Robin Hood. It sounded phony, and it sounded absolutely like dog shit. His accent. When he did Robin Hood. To be fair, I'll give Russell Crowe this. He is not even trying to do a Robin Hood accent. His acting skills is completely on autopilot, and he is barely trying. That's kind of why it makes this movie so fascinating to watch. See, Russell Crowe barely even tried for once in his career. Like, even he must have read the script, and he must have known that this was a piece of shit of a film. Where you got the guy that's a sheik. So yeah, we get the main character is basically a total shithead in this movie. At least in the theatrical cut, and the director's cut is a bit different. He's actually doesn't come across quite as a shithead. But in the director's cut, he comes across Robin Hood as a total shithead. But he is played by Russell Crowe, so let's give it that. Russell Crowe does know how to make shitheads, likable. Because he was that Russell Crowe charm, you know? Even Robin Hood. Although, I couldn't ever feel like I actually felt more likable and attachment to everyone that's not Robin Hood and his merry men that are basically going to become his merry men in the near future before he becomes Robin Hood that steals from the rich to give to the poor. Yes, if you don't know, this is the entire origin story of Robin Hood and his merry men. Does it make any sense? Not really, but it's fun to watch. To see this train wreck of an abomination. Of a prequel. That doesn't make any sense. It's obviously one of those movies that's trying to think it bits off more than it could chew. For the final product. And maybe, I'm going to be shopping bar after most day with the Redness cut, but here's the thing, the theatrical is not great. This is as good as the other Robin Hood, so that's why I give it a 5 out of 10. So I give the other Robin Hood a 5 out of 10. So what? I haven't had any Robin Hoods I actually love and found believable Robin Hood. Like, I don't find any of the stories 100% believable. I saw because see them been cast by actual Mexican person. That's supposed to be a Mexican character from the comics, and you're playing it. You always have white trash play Zorro instead of actual Mexican person. That makes perfect sense. I don't. It's not clearly. It's not my fault. I mean, clearly it's my fault because I'm just not giving into my suspension of disbelief enough. Or is it your fault, movie makers, for doing this to Robin Hood? That you've done to Zorro so many times, and to this day, I don't think any of these Zorro adaptations are worth praise as much as these people think they are. Any of the Zorro movies. And so, to be honest with you, the Zorro movies are like the Robin Hood movies. After you make so many of them, mediocre one after the other, that's a 5 out of 10, but not bad movie, not good. After a while, you can only take only 5 out of 10 for so long to assess, make your stomach heave and hurl, or feel like it's about to hurl. That's my relationship with the Robin Hood adaptations to the big screen and Zorro to the big screen. So that's my review on Robin Hood from 2010. Titled Robin Hood. Gets a 5 out of 10. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Bye.